Hello and welcome to a very different kind of run today. I am swinging in with Viking and Living Armor. I don't know why I'm pairing these two like this. I don't normally do this kind of thing where I pair a random unique with a common, but I wanted to do a Living Armor run and I wanted a good partner without having to worry about finding one in the run because I wanted to show off two dudes in one kind of deal instead of giving them their own runs each, because both Viking and Living Armor, more so Living Armor than Viking to be fair, I want to do lots of swaps with, so I wanted a good partner, and I was leaning on Dark Paladin, but starting with two uniques is maybe just a little bit much, and I like giving Dark Paladin more of his own type of deal nowadays anyway. He's a good support Skul, but I really want to put two dudes together who are unlikely besties, the Living Armor and the Viking. My dog agrees. So we're going to start with these two, but before I do walk out, I wanted to show this because I've had some comments recently, at least 2 or 3, talking about not knowing that the Slime, the King Slime NPC, has a special item that he can give you if you talk to him without any items in the inventory, because he normally duplicates something that you're holding, but if you're not holding anything, he says to you something along the lines of, "Oh no, you haven't got anything. Well, that won't do. Here, take this." And he gives you the magical staff, which, as it reads, if you hit an enemy with full health, there's a 10% chance to turn them into critters, which is effectively an insta-kill. So it's only on the first hit, so it doesn't matter. You basically just have a 10% chance to one-shot any enemy when hitting them outside of adventurers and bosses. Now, for the sake of keeping this reasonably fair, even though we know we're not going to, I'm going to quickly come in here and get rid of the money that I would get just there from the staff being destroyed, and we can go in and begin the run. But now you know that if you have a chance to talk to the Slime as early as, I would say, Act 1, I wouldn't do this any other time. If you really want to get that, it's mostly an Act 1 thing where it's like, oh, here you go. They're just going to give you something fun at the very beginning. Coming in with Living Armor, as always, using his fire to burn enemies. Good thing the swap gives me armor right there. So the soul burn, let me get this off the screen. His soul burn is by far like my favorite ability that he has. It will eventually be my screen wide nuke. I've done this on Living Armor for as long as I've used him. It's just the best thing that he has in my opinion, followed by the soul charge, which is kind of my second favorite. He has a big punch, which in my, just from my standpoint, he stands still for too long and he often gets hit, especially by later enemies like Little Dark Skull, Dad, some of the faster guys out there. Abilities that take a little bit too long to wind up, either one, miss because the enemy moves too much, or I just get hit in the process and it's not necessarily worth the trade. The sword attack is a little bit nicer from what I remember, but charge and burn are both just pretty good staples. And I wasn't really sure what I wanted Viking Boy Thor here to start with, so I went with Reckless Charge just to kind of keep that tackling charge motif going when they decide to swap around between the two. Now, I'm sure just about all of you know how Living Armor is meant to work. You fight with him and he builds up a meter. When that meter is full, he glows with flaming power around his body, which enhances his skills. And those skills, those enhancements, I'll show you right now. If I swap into him, this is a bad room to be talking right now and be showing stuff, but we'll do it anyway. If I burn this guy, see how I used my cooldown, but now I still have another one? All of his different abilities, when they're both upgraded and not upgraded, are individual moves that have different cooldowns. So he actually technically right now has 4 abilities available, but we can only use 2 of them when his meter is full, and only 1 at a time. So I can burn this guy, and he'll die. Whoop. And he'll die. I was trying to do a low dodge right there. And swapping is really good for him. Swapping on Living Armor is kind of like what you want to do the most. If I burn, I can burn again. We have 2 burns, dude. When I eventually upgrade, I'll be able to do so much burn damage on the screen, it'll be ridiculous. It'll be ridiculous, my guy. I love it. No, how about we don't do that? How about we tackle through you, punch you in the backside, there we go. And move our way through. It's one of the things that makes Living Armor a little unique compared to others, is that he does have this. Let's do the big tackle for once. Whoa. Need to come from here, there we go. Big tackle is fun. If you don't have the soul burn, I recommend big tackle strongly if you're going to be using your upgraded version of your attacks. It's very nice. Oh, I walked into his hitbox. Does Thor go forward that much? Oh, he really does. I didn't expect him to walk forward too much. I was holding the movement thing, but even if you don't, like some skulls in the game, it's like a known thing. If you hold forward while attacking, you'll move further. Some skulls just stand still and don't move at all. Like if I hold forward, starting from, let's say, this banner right here. If I hold forward, 4, we get to the flame on the doorway. If I come back and I don't hold forward, we don't move anywhere near as far, right? We get about a little bit over halfway. It's just something that you're able to... give me some attack speed increase and some bleed. We'll go with this for a minute. Some guys just don't move at all. Be mindful about whether or not you're moving. What are we looking for? I need a little bit of mutant. Just a tiny bit. No. Not again. No. I don't care how many spirits show up. We're not doing that for this run. No, 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 no. Oh, the book this early would kind of be sick. When was the last time we did a prohibited book run? It's been ages, right? And honestly, the Soulfire hitting the whole screen would be really good for building the book. I'm one roll away from getting a guaranteed legendary. But you know, it's probably going to be something like Hope Slasher that I won't use anyway. Or just any, like Sylphid Wings maybe, that I won't get any value of. Prohibited book in Act 1. This is basically our Kyrian, and we're going to get to use it pretty much as early as we possibly could outside of a chest giving it to us in the beginning. Very nice indeed. Rejuvenating Root, honestly, I might just take this for my 1 stack of mutant that I need and getting revenge on the board nice and early. Yeah, you know what? I'll just do it. What do we have over here? Dizziness? Nah, no dizziness. No thank you. I like being able to tell... Oh, man. I'm gonna avoid the quartz. I would normally take the quartz if I really wanted survivability, because quartz is, in my opinion, this is like a legendary item, pretending it's common. Barking at this time of night? I think Hat Guy's on his way home. He was out late. The root is good utility, but the quartz is like, I would say this is like maybe a unique. I would say a unique. It's definitely stronger than a common. This thing needs like re-evaluating now that we've know how strong revenge really is and how good 2 antique plus the regular 25 health is. It's just 60 health and revenge is just insane on 1 common item that you will almost always find in the first act. You know what? I'm gonna get the health. Give me the HP. Let's walk out of here. Do I have my charge yet? I don't. I should have like charged up first. Ma'am. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Yo, your friend is actually doing a good job helping you here. Big double burn. Big tackle to help us. Got a bleed proc right there. That's nice. Trying to not accidentally go into the fire. Tackle. Boom. Done. Done, 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 done. We do need some damage, though. We will need to find some damage. I'm thinking just going Wisdom with this so I can get as much oomph as possible. My Saw Blade Slash. I might do that next. I've been kind of, like, fiending to do a... I'm going to upgrade little Thor first. I might get Thor to Unique before I do the other 2. I know getting Living Armor to Legendary would be really good damage for us, but I don't want Thor to fall too far behind. Shockwave at the starting point. Oh, yeah. Little Thor mostly starts out kind of simple in the beginning. We need to upgrade him a little bit before he gets his cool effects. Remember that Living Armor is a power skull and he has a tackle that we can take advantage of. 1, 2, 3. Don't care. Burn the tree down. Whoop. Armor on this thing is a pain in the ass. Boy, howdy, do we need some damage increasing effects. But it's okay, we will get it eventually. There. Power. Power. Minotaur, speaking of power. Ooh. What did I do to deserve this good fortune? Little secret room up here? Little money room that we don't... Dude, didn't I get a money room in the last run? And I said it just hasn't happened in a while? May have, you know, willed something into existence. Accidentally, you know? Now, don't worry. I know the fire may not seem amazing right now, but it will get better. That's what I was going to say. I might do... Really? Maybe I take the voodoo doll for my revenge, but then I don't have any mutant. But you know what? It's It's like the best thing I could ask for if I'm looking for revenge. Yeah, okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Do I care about slime? Do I want to go full defensive with Voodoo Doll and slime? I said I wanted some cooldown related stuff too, but I need mostly swap stuff. I'll keep these two for now. There's no reason to sell the root just yet. We'll wait until we get some other stuff to like fill in. We need some... Oh, dude, the Bone of Time. Give me my cooldown and some bone. Swap decreases. Ooh, that's just as good as mutant. It's shaving off. Shaving off time for swaps. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that right now. I'll take that every day of the week, dude. That's really good for us. The more I can swap, the better living armor's going to be. It's not necessarily the case for Thor. Thor doesn't care about swapping that much, but living armor really wants to swap in and out to build up his meter faster. Sir, you are chasing me relentlessly. And he's going to land in the fire and die. What a fool. Thor's swap is a little bit slow, though. I thought he swapped faster than that. Look at that, dude. It's a thing of beauty. Just use skills. Get tons of swaps. It's amazing. Yeah, his swap leaves him so vulnerable. I gotta be careful when I go into Thor. Nah. Oh, I should have done the fire on this guy. He's stationary. Oh, he's too short to hit that guy? Don't worry, he'll get bigger. We will make him bigger. He will be amazing after we're done. No, stop that. Perish. Wait for you. Burn. That should kill you. Yep, burn. That should kill you. Tackle attack. There we go. God, they can get that out in time? I'm slower than I think I am. Don't agree to that. I know you're willing to agree to that really quickly, but just don't agree to that right now. You don't have to. You can deny that and be all like, no, you're not. I thank you for it. I'm sorry for burning the dog. I know you don't like it when I burn the dog. I'm just going to use abilities and get swaps in. I don't know, how much does he build when he does this? 30% of his gauge charges whenever he swaps. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. If I can get big super hot fire, I will drop it on Yig's chinny chin chin and burn him to the ground. I don't know why, but I kind of... I want, and I know it doesn't matter that much, but I would love it if I could... Damn, his swap is slow. I couldn't move before the rock came down. I would love it if I could somehow, like, get a version of living armor. Dude, I couldn't even swap and dash before I hit the... Dude, he is so slow. Why is he so slow when compared to living armor? I've got to treat Thor's swap as being very dangerous. This is where someone like Kabuma would be much better, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of... that we've had a lot of Kabuma recently. No. No. There's big fire. There's big fire times 2. Oh, I thought I could do my swap to go over the hand. We're learning, dude. We're learning the hard way that utility on Thor's swap is not... That's amazing. That's actually incredible. I'm kind of bothered that it's that slow. This needs speeding up like you wouldn't believe. Please rebalance this guy. Can I at least do this and move? There we go. Oh, he wasn't quite done. I went for the greedy tackle, but it's okay. It's okay. We're at 104 on the Necronomicon, though. Ooh, Lunar Ring. Nice and early. Would be kind of cool. But we've also got Trainee's Necklace, which is just, you know, guaranteed wisdom. We've also got Inner Flame, which is what I really want when it comes to living armor getting a big damage boost. The Arson I don't care about. It's thematic, but we don't care. We mostly just care about the mutant and having 60% damage because we're swapping so consistently. This will be a permanent 60% buff. But then again, 2 wisdom and my 40%, it's worth more. This is more valuable right now without having wisdom. But this would get more value later when I already have some wisdom. But then again, the Lunar Ring will pay off tremendously if I can find its partner. And at the end of Act 1 leaves us a lot of time to find it. Do I want consistency? Or do I want to go... I've already got the prohibited book. I've already got one cool thing. I might just take the necklace. Let's take the necklace. I know someone is like, Beelz, why would you do this? Why would you do this? It's okay, don't worry. The day will get better. No. That is not what we want. Do I want Silent Cries on this one? Just to speed things up and have them doing their cooldowns faster? I think I do. I think I do. Because of Bone of Time, the fact that Bone of Time means we're going to be getting faster swaps by doing abilities. If we speed up the abilities, thanks to Mana Cycle... What's our other cycle, by the way? The book? Oh, good, that's free. We'll never lose that now. Having both of them put together means quick ability cycling and very quick swapping. Now, the tackle. How does the tackle change? Right. Charge to do damage. Upon charging, create a shockwave at the start and creates thunder. We also get Raging Power. Holding the button initiates concentration, which we do get a little boost to, thanks to the necklace. So I guess we chose the right thing. That's nice. That's also nice. What's it like when I don't charge it, though? It's much faster, right? Yeah, I remember that. I remember at one point when I had Thor, I had to basically, like, quick tap a lot of his abilities. Oof, that dodge, though. Hang on. Oh, that's good. That's good radius. I like that. Wait. I messed with that heavy. Swing at me. Burn. Tackle attack. There we go. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling Thor's power coming through. I'm going to talk to the little girl right now. I'm going to show some overconfidence, some hubris. Moonlight Herb, thank you. I'm going to basically state that I don't need her healing later in the run. It is unnecessary. Thank you, little lady, but I will move... Dude, that's 2 swords. I'll move on. 2 swords right now tells me that we might be looking at doing a Bleed Boy run coming up sometime soon. Can we do this fast enough right now? Actually, I need to do it either way just to feel the book. I just want to feel the book. Oh my god. Why are they putting so many big boys in here? Oh, 561's not too bad. What do I get? I lost some money. If it was a good item, I might have gone with it. But no, we lost some cash there. We need like a quintessence to do those rooms faster and just more damage. We got it a little bit early. Nah. You giving me clown? You giving me clown? What, are you taking a jab at me? What's that for? Virus is kind of funny. But no. It's funny, but no. We're looking for... What am I looking for now? I've got my swap mechanic and my cooldown stuff all kind of locked down. I kind of want to get rid of the root at some point, because I don't think we're doing a triple mutant build. But I also don't want to lose my 1 mutant, but it's okay to lose the root. We can do something else with it. If I find Inner Fire again, something like that, it'll be kind of a good replacement. I could lock in Bone and just have 2 Bone that way. That'd be kind of nice to do if I don't find, like, Mana Bone. Or technically Mana Bone's bad for me because of Living Armor being a power boy. I would have to find, like, Infinite Bone, maybe, would be a good one. Bone of Madness is also not bad. He came back. I guess it's fate, dude. I'll take it. Please be good. Ooh, the Wisdom Dual Princes box? That's value right there. Wow, look at that. Duel is really good on its own, but the extra wisdom for free? Well, I shouldn't say for free, but you know. Excuse me? Have I got an extra... Have we bugged out our inventory again? This sometimes happens with the mod menu. Let me just ditch something real quick. We'll get rid of the insignia. There it is. Basically, let me just take a quick peek here. How many... I shouldn't have more than... Yeah, I've only got 1 inventory page here. Inventory page 1, but it sometimes messes up. I don't know. It gets kind of weird sometimes. We just have to keep an eye on that and make sure I don't accidentally keep something I'm not supposed to have. It's just mod menu shenanigans getting in the way, but it's alright. We can work with it. I can't roll again and afford anything. Not the first time that's happened, and not the last. Just having the mod menu is good enough. We don't need to worry about it being buggy. Oh, I was hoping I'd avoid that. Was using his ability in the air to hopefully, you know, help out. He's a little bit slow going from one ability to the next too. It feels like he should be able to do things a bit quicker. He's just a slow Skul considering he's a balanced boy. But he hits hard, which I guess is okay. But he feels like a power Skul, pretending he's balanced sometimes. He's a weirdo, you know. He's a bit of an oddball. Let's do big tackle. Let's do another tackle. Speaking of big tackle, stop. Did he shoot behind him, or was that... No, the other guy was there. Heal me, but... Dude! That Dark Lightning is doing some work for you. Get rid of him. I'm used to them being dead by now. I need more raw damage. I need more raw oomph. Oomph. Oh, that touched me. I'm pissed. Don't do it. You'll regret it. Burn. Die. Thank you. Behold, the God of Thunder! And they died. It's kinda nice high profiling their attacks though and just going over them. That feels good, I will say. I might just do that from now on, dude. Just abuse the fact that Thor Boy goes up really high if I just jump up before I do it. Uh-oh. Oh, did that... I built my meter from that just enough? Dude. So besides swapping, living armor builds a lot of meter by punching. So if you just hit dudes normally, you build it. I didn't think I'd build that much meter from just hitting those quick dudes that I wasted my full charge. I wanted to save it for coming into this room. I can't get in the air fast enough. Oh, what a bad time to do that. He's proving to be tricky, I'm not gonna lie. Screw it, I'm just gonna tank him down, dude. I don't care. Oh, close. Burn for me. Come back, burn again. You know, I even went in the air on purpose to avoid that, and I still got punished for it by Mr. Ninja guy over here. Damn, we need to do some damage in this build. Thor, please, what are you doing to me here? I might need to get the collection desire up and running at this stage. Holy shit. Holy shit, this is so rare. Holy shit. Dude, do you have any idea how rare this is? Holy shit. A naturally occurring double item without using the slime? I explained briefly in a comment recently about getting 2 of the same skulls in the game and how hard it is. When I mentioned it in a video, I had to explain it in a comment about how you need the old man skeleton and you had to have like a skull pile give you the same skull that the old man did, but leave them both on the ground. They're not supposed to exist in an equipable fashion at the same time. Because there's no way to get skulls from adventurers, the idea is you can have this happen where an adventurer drops an item that the pile at the end can also give, but this is so rare. I might need to take both of these just for the rarity's sake, dude. That's something you don't see. We get rid of the broken dagger and probably the rejuvenating root, keep everything else, and we take both of these. We'll get Mana Cycle 4 out of this and Heirloom 2, which is insanely cool. That's so cool, dude. Like, you need slime to do this normally, or get very... Like, you can do the same thing with items that I believe I don't think it's broken in the same way, but I believe you can do the picture frame in the same room as a chest that gives you the same item selection. So the same kind of thing that happened there, but replace an adventurer drop with a NPC. But getting duplicates without using the slime is very hard. It's even harder with skulls because there's no way to really do that. The game at least acknowledges duplicates with the slime NPC when it comes to items, but not when it comes to skulls. You can't even get solo bomber anymore by trading. You used to be able to go to the shop, and if the headless guy in the middle had a bomber skull, you could trade your one skull. Don't take anyone else. You just want little skull, little bone. You take him in there and you trade for bomber. And because it's a trade, this is arse by the way. Let me get rid of all this crap. Because it's an actual trade, you now end up with one bomber and no other skull. So bomber cannot explode and transition into a different skull. So he just blows up and stays himself forever. And if you upgrade that particular version of him to legendary, where he has no cooldown on his turn around. I'm waiting for this guy to turn. He's so slow. There, die. He just stays permanently as bomber, like it doesn't do anything. Yeah, that guy stands like that for so long. They nerfed that, they patched it, they made it so that you can't trade into specifically that one bomber anymore. That was like the easiest way to get like a bomber run, since having one bomber or two bombers has been, historically speaking, just one of the most batshit insane builds that you can do for just doing big, dumb, stupid damage. And if anything, speed running the game. If you could find a way to consistently, and I mean truly consistently, get either two bombers or the solo bomber, might be one of the best speed runs you could get up. Because they just melt the game, literally. They just obliterate all semblance of fairness in the game. But damn, the double item. I'm still reeling from that, man. That's so fun. I can't tell you if I've ever had that happen in a video. I want to say it's occurred once for me, just not recorded, but definitely with a worse item. I think it was Warrior's Pauldrons, which isn't a bad item necessarily, but Warrior's Pauldrons, it used to be godlike way back in the day, in the early access days, and like around 1.0 it kind of fell off a bit when all the new items got introduced, because there's just so much better defensive stuff. But Warrior's Pauldrons are still pretty damn good, and I think I got two of them that way, but nothing as sick as a Mage's Necklace. This on a skull run? God. Now you're talking. Now you're speaking my language. I should get the bone fragments here. It's just a good idea to get some extra bony bones. What we got here, Spectre? Nah. What I should be doing is locking in 2 bone to get access to the funny. And I'm not gonna lie, I might lock in wisdom. We don't have a lot of raw magic, but 4 wisdom right now would go really hard. At least until we get access to... I don't have my revenge anymore though, do I? I've either got to keep an eye out for an extra revenge or an extra wisdom. That's the 2 things I got to play around. Look at them doing this. Look at them giving me these fairy tale items, being all like, come on, you know you wanna, come on, come on, do it, come on. And another one, come on, you know, I'm not doing it, dude. I'm not doing it. You can sweet talk me all you want. Masterpiece is so much more consistent. That's why they show me Masterpiece stuff now. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Bam. Burn. Burn, granddaddy. Slam, die. Slam, die. See, the slam is sick. I just wish he wasn't so slow with it. If you speed Thor up a little bit, he becomes godlike. I just did a double swap without realizing it, thanks to my bone. But that's okay, because the double swap means that I'm swapping more. I'm looping, and see, look, I do it once, I do it twice. Look at that. Fast swaps. Bone is now kicking into overdrive. Oh, I could barely dodge in time there. Yeesh. No. God damn it, man. Weird, not really a sousaphone, apparently, according to the comments that are still arguing over what that instrument is. Oh, thank you. What a blessing. We had the really cool Davy run recently, and now he's coming back to bless us with an upgrade. Living Armor's going to hit Legendary. I was worried that because we didn't take the bones from the Adventurer fight, we took the Mage's Necklace instead, that would kind of get in the way a little with our bone economy, but nah, it's all working out. It's all working out. I recently, today actually, I say recently, but it's like 1:30 a.m. kind of thing, it's in the late night. Today on stream I played Super Battle Golf and the Gone Fishing survival horror fishing game. I might do a video for the golf one though. The golf one was a ton of fun. I just don't know if like the YouTube audience messes with it, but I might do it anyway for the giggles. Just because it is so fun. Oh, I just did a double swap again. Sick. I gotta be so careful because Thor is really slow. I double swapped again. I gotta stop double tapping. I'm so it's plinking, dude. If you're familiar with like fighting game logic, I'm plinking I'm like quickly double tapping in order to get inputs out faster. So I'm like rapidly double tapping all my inputs and doing that with. Oh, that clipped me. Oh, you bitch. Dude, I can't do anything with this guy without it getting hit. My normal timing is like failing me. Especially... Oh, I tried to walk to the right. Damn, dude. This might just be a... Oh. This might just be a living armor kind of fight. Not again? Thank you. Good lord. I think our boy Thor needs to hit Legendary. I thought maybe at Unique it would get better, but he's so slow. I might just quick tap some of his abilities. The tackle is a bit risky, but maybe if I just do like one little tap on the slam, it's not going to be too bad. This one. Just tap it. Dude, I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to swap into Thor, and I'm going to mash my dash as fast as I can. Oh, that's so slow. There's no way to punish... See, if I swap into Living Armor, I can dash immediately. It's kind of like... I don't want to say it's as bad as Little Skulls. Little Skull Swap is like one of the slowest ones, but I'm very used to that because I played it for so long. Really? Blessing me with my replacement on my mutant that I didn't have anymore. Ooh. Dude, cooldown, speed, crit, attack, everything I could possibly want. This is rigged. Sorry, I didn't mean to evoke the R word like that, but I have to, man. I have to. I might just get rid of the Lunar Ring. I'm not going to get the sword. I don't want to say it's dead weight. But if I do get rid of it, I still keep 2 artifact. I just lose 40% magic, which is fine, because I replace that immediately with the ring. So I go plus attack speed, crit, cooldown, health, and I get mutant to 1 out of 3, which means I get even faster swaps, regardless of having 2 bone. Even faster swaps. I am lacking some of that raw damage, though. I feel like the 2 necklaces aren't doing me any favors. I might, and you're gonna hate me for this, but if I can find enough oomph, like big, punchy, bam, some big damage boosts, I might replace the 2 necklaces. I feel like keeping these for the sake of just rarity is not gonna help me in the end, because we are not killing quickly enough. I might even get rid of them now and hold on to the ring. I know Mana Cycle 4 is really fun, but without any raw damage, it doesn't do enough for us. Like, skill amplification by 30% is nice, but our raw damage is lacking a little too much. I would need to get some big magic boosters first. We'll ditch a necklace. I might ditch the second one coming up soon. Or I can't really lock in. I could find another bone, but I can't really lock in 4 of those right now. Is that melanophobia a little bit too late? Yeah, a little bit too late. How are we looking for a collection desire setup? 75% with the ones we've got right now, plus if I decide to, I could go... I gotta get my revenge back minimum, which means... Did I say 75? No, we've got 4 of them. We've got 100% right there. Let's just get collection design now. It's a free 100% damage boost. Oh, I've got 3 more. What else do I want? We should go up to over 594, yeah. Almost 6. Weakness exposure would be okay for the ticking damage, but then again... We don't really need that too much. Could take Reckless Posture because I'm getting hit a fair bit. Or I could take Last Resistance for 1 in case Cudgel, but 2 just so I have Voodoo Doll and this. I've got 4 lives, pretty good. I can play a lot more risky that way and not really give a damn. If I do a lot of soul burning, it's weakness exposure. If I don't do a lot of soul burning and I do more tackling, it's soul strike. But I think weakness exposure is better with the burn. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, let's do this. We'll keep an eye out for a good curse, maybe. We've seen some cool ones, but they're a little bit late. I don't want Melanophobia at this point. We're going into Act 3. It's a bit late for that. I normally like that either at the end of 1 or mostly at the end of 1. Getting at the end of 2, it's not bad, but I feel like if I could just get utility that's more useful for me. Or at least what I want more, you know? I'd arguably prefer like Super Baby or just something more defensive. Burn the whole room. See, look at that. Now that we've upgraded our boy, we get the big burn. So he now has 2 tiers of... Look at this. These guys are already dead up here. He gets 2 tiers of upgrade, and his meter refills even more. So from 1 swap, he goes up, what's that, like 60, 75% of his meter. But if we go back in real quick, he normally had 1 meter that you could fill in. But now that meter at the bottom is going to go up once, and it's going to fill in again because it can fill twice now. Each of his abilities has a cooldown. I'm not kidding. So when I said that they all had, you know, cooldown related stuff, I'm serious. So if I do big burn here, the little burn is going... I didn't know how that was going to work. That's kind of weird. The little burn is still available, but so is... Whoop. Okay, this is getting scary. So is the medium burn. So we have 3 abilities on living armor, and they're all conditionally useful. But mostly you want the big ones. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Not now. It's too late for that. So I'm mostly going to be... You would. I'm mostly, he said... Oh, I just double swapped. I need to do something for Thor. He is just not hitting. Burn. The whole room, dude. Oh, that pisses off Breezer. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought Thor was going to be the way to go on that. He's struggling a bit. We're taking more heat than I want. Oh, my Necronomicon is done. Sorry, my Demonomicon. I'm just calling it what it is. Demonomicon is finished. We've got a massive damage boost. What's that? 45% more damage from the 15 we started with. After 4 skill uses, 1 of 3 spells will be triggered, which is pretty easy for us considering that we have a lot of ability cooldown with our mana cycle being at 2. We're rotating between characters quickly, which means we get to use all of the extra cooldowns between both characters fast. It's just good, man. It's just good. What I need to do, though, is I might dip into Revenge to make up for the fact that I'm kind of sucking on Thor right now. And we look for that 4th Wisdom somewhere else. This also is good for us because we get an extra 25% damage because we weren't benefiting from 2 Revenge on Collection Desire. We do lose the 4 Wisdom, but it's okay. We gain 25% base. We need high base damage before the multipliers start adding up anyway, so this isn't a bad thing. Oh! I had to double check that I even still had the damn thing. There we go. I can't believe it. I believed and I was rewarded with a Fulgent Dawn. Another massive damage increase for up to 726. Fulgent Dawn will do an amazing job of slaying... I can't do anything there. Slaying for us. I keep saying I'm gonna, like, not do the full charge, but I can't help it, man. I can't bloody help it. I want to full charge Thor's abilities. I want to use what he's got. Even if it's not the best. Maybe I rotate out his ability. Maybe I just talk to the lady here and I'm like, you know what? Give Thor some new abilities. We'll try out the other ones and see. I know he can throw the hammer, and I think he has another jump. He has, like, 2 jumping... Oh, he's dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dude, he went pissed right there. Who's throwing shit at me? Burn. God, we are dying out here. I'm just trying to talk, dude. I'm trying to finish a sentence. Let's rotate and see what we get. Is that both jumps? I'm a hopping lad. Alright, whatever, dude. I'll do hopping. Groundbreaker. Slams the ground, does damage, creates thunder. Maybe it's better? I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be a leaping lad. That's what we know for sure. I hate that they're so pissy when I walk in for the first time that they're immediately ready to, like, go at me. Stop that. Perish. Dude, he still can't dodge after landing from the regular tackle. I might hate Thor. I might actually hate Thor. Am I that guy? Am I a Thor hater? Do I dislike the son of Odin that much? I can't be an Odin... I'm sorry, a Thor hater, right? That just seems crazy. Oh my god, I tried to swap to get some shielding on that. Ugh, don't do that to me. Get a few punches in real quick while I wait to swap. Oh my god. Well, at least they died. All the Demonomicon damage is kind of going insane. No big gulps, though. I'm kind of mad about that. Damn. Bones. Bones, bones, bones. I'd rather just get some bones and upgrade the God of Thunder. Give him his heroic mane. Maybe he just needs hair. Maybe he just needs big hair. There we go. The big... Dude, the ends of his hair must be filthy. That shit's just dragging on the ground. Anyway, he gains his Thunder Force stuff as usual, but he gets Raging Power upgrade. Hold it down. Big concentration. Grows. Skill does 3 times Thunder, proportion to the duration of the concentration, which I'm trying to do, but it's not easy. Jump and smash. Create Thunder twice. 2 Thunders. Big Thunder Slam. I'm hoping that I'm doing this because I'm kind of starting to think that Thor might be a basic attack Andy, and the best way to play him is just to like upgrade his basic attack damage by... There's some damage. Thank you, living armor. Wipe the screen out. Yeah. All right, let's give Thor a chance. Thor's got to be able to do something, right? Right? Surely, yeah. More bones. I need to upgrade my damage and my health. Big. Wait a minute. Is he doing it? He might be doing it. He might be the guy. That's straight up his Marvel Rivals ultimate, by the way. Behold, the God of Thunder! And then compare that when I swap into living armor and he just dies. Damn, what is going on here with Thor? Is my guy just underpowered? Is living armor too strong? Do I need to do more swaps into Thor before I do a combat? Oh yeah, just burn the whole room. Just burn the whole room. Look, dude. Dude, this is incomparable. Incomparable? Am I Englishing? Incomparable. Am I just... Is it late at night and I'm too tired to be thinking about whether or not that's correct? I feel like that's correct, right? Am I crazy? No. Incomparable. Don't try an English late at night. That might be just good advice to live by in general, but yeah. I feel like it is. Anyway. I need a quintessence. Stop giving me these stupid spirits. I need 4 wisdom. So we're looking for a big fat wisdom, which might replace my big fat mage's necklace. And that might be the last thing I need. This is wisdom. It's free. No duel 2, sadly, but whatever. Need this, need this, need this. Well, technically I don't need this, but it's... No, actually I do. It's my revenge. I'm not getting rid of revenge on this build. Are you crazy? Yes, too good, too good, too good, too good. We need this for wisdom anyway, so it's just replacing a wisdom. We need 1 wisdom item. God bless you for giving me an item that would be really really cool for this build because it's increasing swap skill cooldown by 80 friggin' percent and giving me mutant and a cool damaging effect whenever I swap and everything else I need, and it keeps going. Okay, so I can afford to get rid of Mage's Necklace for this, but I still need that. How am I gonna get my Wisdom? Or do I just stick with Wisdom 2? I could just stick Wisdom 2. Just give me this. Just give me... Start here. Start here first. Just start here, and then we'll roll out and take a look. Roll out and take a look. Nothing I want there. Let's get bones. There we go. Kinda sick, to be honest. So... What did I take the last time I did a swap build? I took mutant, right? I didn't take the bone one because we didn't have the right bones. If I get to the end, I might actually do the bone upgrade instead. If it's what we want it to be, which it should be. Burn the whole room. Do you see why I use this now? Do you see why the burn is so good? The whole room is on fire. Now, granted, I am pissing off enemies, like this big man over here, who's really not going to be happy that I'm doing this. But I am the god of thunder, and I do no damage, so he must fear me. I've done something wrong. I'm trying to think it... Ah, there's my duel too, but I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. I don't need to. I need to find a wisdom. What would I even do? I'd have to replace Fulgent Dawn, right? This is necessary. It's doing too much for us, to be honest. Necessary. Not necessary, but it's fun. Alright? Not necessary, but it's really good. Necessary. It's Fulgent Dawn. Fulgent Dawn is not needed, but it's huge damage increase. I can't do it. I might just take away the, Yikes, dude. Behold, the god of thunder. What if I just always cancel Thor's attacks into a swap? What if I just do that? We just make it safe by doing a Thor attack, and then we swap immediately. Like, I won't do an attack until I know it's safe. So the idea is this. I do. Behold, the god of swapping. And we just do that. What about his... Then I won't get to do his right click very much. Ugh, annoying. Come on, God of Thunder. I know I'm not benefiting from his passive, by the way. His lightning stacks, the 9 of 9 down there, because I'm not staying as him for long enough. Just remind yourself of this. If I had Kaboomer right now instead of Thor, if I had a Kabooming Bomber, which I've done this run many times before with Bomber, you can find a lot of my Living Armor Soul Knight runs, and they'll all, not all, but like 3 of them out of like a possible 6 or so will have Bomber in it with Kaboom for the quick swaps. And they're all doing exactly what you would expect, where I swap in, soul burn the whole room, swap out, swap back in, do another burn, swap out, swap back in, maybe do a tackle, and just keep doing that on loop until the whole room is just turning into an interior look at a volcano, I guess you would describe it as. And yes, my hair is aflame. Double swap for the funnies. Great dodging. Well done, Beelz. Great dodging. Let me just rub my ego a little bit, polish it up. Put a little spit rub on there, polish up the old ego. This is shit. Actually, no, it's not. I'll take Troll, to be honest. If I could take Troll and Gunpowder, I'd do it. Invisible Knife and Gunpowder on a guaranteed crit full screen soul burn build would be disgusting. Big critties on soul burn, disgusting. Give me this for now. We need contestants though. I'll pop Troll, I'll hit the full burn, the whole room will go up in flames. Dash cooldown will disappear, but you lose life. No, I don't care. Damage dealt to enemies within view is amplified by 45%. Calvert is fun, but you know what? I wanted to get Go-Getter once I got Raven's Feather and Fulgent Dawn together. We got 3 really good items that do damage. Demonomicon, Fulgent Dawn, and the Raven's Feather? Is it worth it with 3 of them? I feel like it kind of is. They all do good damage. This does a lot. this is going to be consistently activating, especially if we do go the bone route for Bone of Time. And Demonomicon will also get activated pretty frequently. I just feel like that's just, you know, what I want to do here. Especially if I want to squeeze more damage out of the build. Also, speaking of squeezing damage, I'm just swapping around so I can get my meter filling up a little bit. I might get one little tick of health. We need more bones. I need like 2 or 3 legendary boys, if you don't mind. I'm gonna run in, pop troll, hit the full screen AoE, maybe punch a dude once or twice, hit another big AoE, or a big tackle maybe. Get a tier 3 burn, tier 2 tackle, tier 1 tackle, swap to Thor. Sound good? Oh my god. Punch a dude. Oh, holy chase down, Batman. Behold the god. No, no. Swap out. Quick swap, quick swap, quick swap. Tackle. Tackle attack. You know what? I'll take a buy on that one. We'll take a buy. We'll pretend that it's... You know what? We'll call it even. Call a truce. We'll call it even. All screen burns. The guy up here died. It's been a minute since I did Troll, right? I like Troll a lot. He's very good, but I normally find myself getting, like... I feel like if you can get, like, 25 to 30% natural crit, that's a lot already. So Troll is a bit overkill, and there's a lot of other quintessences that do good jobs for you that you don't really need Troll. But he is fun. I'm not going to deny his fun factor. He's... Whoa, I almost dashed into that rock. Did you see that? Man. Demonomicon is doing work. I'm kind of glad that we upgraded it. I'm kind of... Specifically... I'm kind of... Did he actually just catch up to me and stun me out of my dash? I was gonna go like full screen and then run back and just start doing like a weird pinball effect where I go back and forth. I should show you the tier 3 dash. Hang on, let me get tier 3 dash going. Because tier 3 dash is also kind of fun. Punch him a little bit, punch him, build it up, build it up, build it up. Tier 3 dash. We can steer it, dude. Ah, only for a little bit, though. They died too quickly. I need to do it on, like, a bigger enemy. Very nice. Very nice. My kitty is eager for sitting in lap and getting attention right now, but I gotta finish the run before I can do that. I can't give her my full attention the way that she wants. Which means I gotta finish this up, guy. I gotta... You see how it's just not as good as the burn, though? It's fun, but it's not as good. You really want the burn when you're doing... You just smack a little bit and see... Even the basic damage, I don't think the basic damage feels amazing either. Do I need Thor's specific items? Do I just need a cannon Thor run to make it work? Maybe I do. Break. What am I hunting down? Wait, I don't even have wisdom locked in. I've only got... Damn, I just realized I don't even have it locked in. I thought I did. I got rid of it for the revenge ages ago. I'm not remembering very well. Okay, so... Dude, Ifrit for the canonical fire build? I think I've done that before at least once, where I had Ifrit with living armor. Technically speaking, I don't need the basic Carleon staff anymore. This might be the next thing to replace, since 3 wisdom is redundant, and this is only 30%, and I've already got 30% plus 20 health over here, with the exact same wisdom on it. So this is just now the weakest item we have. So I do have 1 slot open. What would I hunt? Antique, duel, those two would be really nice, or just something strong in general. Maybe a 4 artifact if I could squeeze it. I like that, but no. 1 more. I hate all of this. Okay. I hate all of this. I can't afford anything else. No. I need a little bit more cash. Wait, no, I can afford 1 more roll because I have to sell the staff. We can do 1 more. No. I'm gonna buy drugs. I'm gonna buy drugs. Don't do it, Beelz. Don't buy the drugs. I'm gonna buy the drugs. I've actually never taken... This might be like the most dorky thing I could ever tell anyone. But I'll tell you. I have never taken a recreational drug in my life. I've also never been drunk. It's not a religious thing. There's no thing about it. I'm just that much of a boring dude. I just don't see the appeal. I don't care. I've never cared, really. I'm not a drinker. I'm not a weed enthusiast. I'm a little bit of a nothing enthusiast, besides maybe playing some games here and there. I'm a bit dry, you know? Actually, that's something that I'm gonna bait the audience here. Let's get some comments going. Just because I'm, you know, so good at my job as a YouTuber, baiting engagement, you know. Have I missed enough treasure chests in this run to bait people to point out which ones I've missed? Slap. I want you guys to tell me in the comments, and I know I could look this up, but it's way more fun if you tell me. What does it mean I'm so weird. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, you know what I could do? I could take this, turn off 2 revenge, and lock in something like double duel instead. Therefore, I lose 30% of this, but I gain the effects of duel, which gives me an amplification effect. A 15% extra amp at the cost of 30%. That actually might not be a bad idea. You know? Fuck it. I haven't used... When was the last time I actually put Dark Priest Robe? I'm sorry, I just completely blue-balled you. Tell me in the comments down below. What does it mean for an alcohol, a beer, it's usually beer, for a beer to be dry? If there's a, you know, a Carlton dry or a VB dry, what does a dry mean? I want you to tell me in the comments down below. And is light beer truly light? Why isn't it heavy? What if you like it heavy? Does that mean you just can't have... You just can't have it? Ooh. Oh, I tackled right into that kunai. I'm doing it again, dude. I'm just getting hit by this. We can do the tier 1. Ow! Yeah, bitch. I want to punch him. I want to... Oh, I'm on the wrong one. There. Arrgh. God, I am bad at avoiding this shit. I hate this guy. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's schmixing me, dude. He's schmixing the shit out of me. I can't do anything about this. Here, just burn. Just burn. I'm too slow to keep up with him at this point. It's insane. Ah, a little king-a-ling. A little king-a-ling in my run. Thank you very much. We can get a little bit of health back too. Give me some of this, give me some of this, give me some of this. And I think we can max out our damage here. I should probably go into the 3rd one at some point, right? We get more attack speed, but most importantly, skill cooldown speed. Do I care, though? I mostly care about regular swap speed, so the purple drug is better for me. Yeah, I don't really care. I am regretting Thor in this run, though. Not as in, like, I regret it as, like, it's a bad run. Just, I know it could be way better. If I didn't... Oh, you have a limit to how much you can drop? I thought you just hit the floor, dude. Oh, no. Take away Thor's limitations. I want the canon version of the God of Thunder. Dude, we got a Legion Enhanced Elite in here? God, that's ass. God, that's ass. Oh, wait, it all broke. What a ruckus, he says. No, don't. Ow, 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 ow. Behold, the god of thunder. He doesn't do anything. He really doesn't do anything, man. He's here for moral support. That's about it. It's all morals. It's all just, you know, yippee, I'm here for the free meals. Hey, that was some damage. Maybe the right click is the one I want, the R2. Maybe I just want to do like regular slam and that's about it. Just pop out, do a quick... I shouldn't do another prisoner run. I see it and I think to myself, that'll be kind of nice. Am I sold on this revenge thing? I should probably try and get another item. I don't want to get more max health. Nah. I want to get some legendary scullies. Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Burn the whole screen. Big critical burnies. Slam him. He's dead. They're all dead. They're all dying. They're all finished. Lots of health available for me. Lightning. Behold. I don't play Thor, by the way. For anyone on the Marvel side of things who, you know, oh, he must play a lot of Thor. He knows that voice line a lot. No, I don't. I've got maybe like 3 hours in Thor, and it was mostly chasing his achievement back in Season 1 when his ult was considered just one of the most poopy, shitty things ever. It still kind of is. It's not amazing, but it's whatever. I was going to change the... Yeah, I was going to rotate that out, wasn't I? So if I do decide to keep these, we've got 2 revenge. I could get... I could take the 2 antique, but I guess the 2 duel... It doesn't matter. 2 duel is just better, right? Do that. Alright, so... We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 6 and 7? He said the thing! I have 800% magic damage. Yippee. And I have a shield. I have a shield, dude. How good is that? Don't do it. He tried to do it. He hit me! I hate this guy. Oh, I thought I was on tier 3. I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking. I've not been building. I've not been building. Just slap a bitch. Just do this. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Why is it so poopy butts? I'll get living armor to slap a bitch. There we go. He slaps way better. Don't do it. I'm the god of thunder. Yeah, just do regular. No, I'm not going to charge it anymore. Charging his L2 is not worth it. I mean, a lot of what he's doing isn't terribly... Oh, I thought that guy died. I thought he died. Are you still down here, my man? There. It was mostly Fulgent Dawn kicking in that helped with that. Hang on. Can we do some Thor tech? Behold. The god of skips. 1 more of these and then we're done. There we go. That counts, right? That's weird Thor tech. That's some nice jumping from the sky. Yippee! Bones. This is definitely the last room, dude. We're getting our bones as well. How have I thought the room fire would have got rid of all of this back here. If you can't tell, I don't really look at the enemy listing all that much. Oh yeah? You're messing with the god of thunder. I may have to make like a proper better Thor build at some point, like a basic attack one that focuses more on his passive effect. Oh yeah, that's the last room. That's the last room for that. Oh, I didn't have tier 4 burn? Oh well, that one statue just copped a lot of critical burn damage. Nothing else did but that one guy. Yeah, fuck that guy. Perish. I think his swap just needs a bit of a speed up. It's not a not cool swap, it's cool, but it's gonna get him hit too much, man. He doesn't have the beefiness of a Power Skull to compensate for the damage he's gonna take. Oh, is that slime I see? Oh, goody. Let me just get to the end and see what the items we're looking at are before I commit to talking to him. Not that it's gonna make a terrible difference, because we just don't care about that too much. Look at that meter build, dude. Fat meter gain. Not even gonna waste it. Yeah. We really What's the ideal? Ideally, we don't want Dark Priest Robe to get copied, which means I should sell, get rid of Duel 2, and go right back to 2 Revenge, and hope that one of these other things gets copied instead. Duplicating this would be bad. Actually, duplicating any of our 2 Wisdom items, bad. I don't want that. Although if they do duplicate it, I ditch this, lock in 4 Wisdom, and then go back to... No, I can't. I have to get rid of Bone 2. Fuck! I don't want to get rid of Bone 2. Bone 2's fun. Because the way to go would be to have both Wisdom and Revenge at the same time, and I don't want to just have those 2 locked in. 2 rings would be pretty sick. Because then I get an extra mutant out of it. I might just leave the robe there instead of... Because if I sell it, and then I force myself to have to get Revenges, it's... I'm just going to go with it, dude. It's a 1 in 9 chance. If I get 2 Dark Priest Robe, then I just had a really, really bad dice roll. Not even a dice roll, just a really... Ooh, I hadn't considered this option. I mean, it's 3 mutants still. Piss. Piss. So I get rid of the 2 duel, and I go back to 2 revenge. I get rid of the priest robes. We won't have revenge for the boss fight. Doesn't matter. Joan's not that much of a threat anyway. She's one of the easier bosses to deal with. Maybe not for these 2. I stopped and I thought about it for a second. You know, it's not... You know... I'm sure Thor will do fine. Thor might be my guy. Thor's going to be my Joan Slayer. Are you ready? It's going to be sick. But we do have 2 Raven Monarch Feathers in the same run that we had 2 Mage's Necklaces. A lot of doubles in this run, you know? Granted, the slime is a given. It's whatever. We don't care about that. Burn the room, I guess. Burn it all down to the ground. So that's good burst damage. Yeah, yeah. Well done, Thor. Well done. You're the man. He's the man with a plan. Now I'm just going to punch for a little bit. Build up some meter. Ugh. Joan doing her best Sylvester Stallone impression. She's very talented. I'm actually amazed I didn't get any healing off of those guys. There we go. Alrighty. Fulgent Dawn's about to come on deck. We're about to get a lot of damage. Now I do want to do the burn here. There we go. Alright, lady. Nice. See what I mean? Easy fight. Easy fight. And this is me worried about my DPS. Maybe we fixed the build. Who knows? Maybe we fixed it. Oh, but this is what I mean. I've got Troll now. I would normally probably think about taking this because it's a lot of extra health. It's a lot of damage. It's guaranteed crit. This is technically, as long as you've got Collection Desire, always a 65% damage increase minimum, because it's always the same 2 inscriptions on Clone Stamp. Plus 30 health. It's just good. It's just good. Plus the inscriptions are, if you don't have them already, you get to tier 2. So whatever effect you want, great. If you're already at 2 and you get to 4, even better. It's good, and I've got Go-Getter, so I could get so much damage, just so much value. Wow. I was gonna take out of duel anyway, right? But I've only got 2 wisdom. Fuck. The build is just kind of here. The build is just this is what it is. I can't be umming and ahhing about every little thing, you know? Just give me some money. If there's nummy food waiting for me on the other side, I'll get some food. If not, I might buy some drugs or some health. Yep. Because we don't want cat eyes, so we don't want time limited life. Give me... That's maxed out, right? Cool. Healing. More importantly, just health, 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 health. We went a little overboard. But attack speed and skill cooldown, I mean, normally I would say this is a really good pillar for both of these skulls, but we want to get the other ones done first. That's fine. We got a lot of pillar stuff done. And I mean, this is why I often, people have asked me about, in the past, many times, why I seemingly focus skull doors more over item doors, and I'll quickly mention that here. As you can see, I've reached a point in this run multiple times over where the decision making on what items I want to keep and what items I want to get rid of kind of falls apart because I'm spoiled for choice. I often just seemingly find enough good items naturally from just going to the shop or beating bosses or beating adventurers. The one-off chest rooms where I'm forced to take a room with items because I've only got a money room versus a chest room. I just find items I need, and what I find more often is that there are less ways to get skulls in your run. Like, you kind of have to take skull rooms, or you find the harpy or the old man, and that's about it, because you can get bones in the shop, but I just think items in the shop, like, you get such a massive variety, right? There's like 4 item pillars there, versus maybe Headless has 1 skull, and maybe when you re-roll you might find raw bones or a skull container from that special shop spot either. There's a lot more items floating around than there are skulls in my experience, so I like to focus on the skulls more so that I get bones and I can sell the bones, or break the bones rather, into the pillar and make a lot of stat increases because I don't worry too much about items. I should find items on my own, so I'm kind of making the best of both. You can do it your way. I've done runs where I focus mostly on item rooms and do the complete opposite, and they still work out. I don't think they work out as well for me. Important to remember, we want that revenge, otherwise I will die. I'm kind of sucking in this run. It's not even worth rolling anything down, I guess. I mean, to get drugs, I guess. What was the food? It's only a 2 map, it's only odd soup. It's not the stinky. Back again, oh. Hey, give me another chance. Remember when Diorite Circlet was the bee's knees? I remember when Diorite Circlet was the bee's knees back in the early access days. I should go back and watch some of my really early Skul videos. Maybe like 6 months in. No, not 6 months in, like 3 months in. Because the very, 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 very first ones suck. I'd be cringing pretty hard going back and watching some of those, but yeah, no. But just watching like the old early access runs that were like 15 minutes long when the game was like short and it wasn't like, you know, a big 1.5 hour slog like it normally is. Oos, oos. Oos, 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 punch him. Just to see when, you know, little things like Diorite Circlet showing up was like a, oh, there's all the damage we need, dude. Look at that. That's so much damage. We'll pop the quintessence. And when I do it, we get so much damage, because 80% or even 60% back then was a big deal. This is back when quintessences just... they just had stats on them and they had really bad effects. Although, if you remember the early days of Archdemon, you're a real one, because early Archdemon was the shit right there. That's what you wanted. That's what you lived for. There we go. Let's get some swaps in. I just want to get my fire going. I don't know if the fire is necessarily that good on Dad. I feel like maybe the tackle. I'm gonna get hit with the tackle more though. The fire is safe. The fire is actually just safe. Let me do some quick swaps here just to build up my meter. Here we go. Let's walk in. He's gonna think Thor, the god of thunder, has walked in. I am here, father. Me and my Jormungandr and Mjolnir, and I forget the name of the other ones. There's the gauntlets, the belt, and the hammer. I know 2 of these things. I forget the other one. There's Jormungandr. It's right there. It's actually on the tip of my tongue. Jormungandr, Mjolnir, and there's something guard, right? Murengard? No. I'm definitely getting the wrong thing there. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. If you know your Thor, then you know what I'm talking about. I think it was the gloves were needed to even wield Mjolnir, and the belt is what gave him his superhuman strength, right? The belt is the reason why he's such a strong lad. He grabbed me! Rude daddy. Perish. Was it the belt that gave him super strength? Or was it the gloves? No, it has to be... The gloves are to hold it, so he doesn't, like, can hold it and not die. And the belt is what gave him, like, the strength of giants, right? The strength of the frost giants or some shit like that. I forget, man. I'm so sorry, my Thor lore is a little bit lacking. uh. We're on this part already, are we? We get the double burns. Big burst damage. We need to swap to Thor so we don't get hit by all the bullshit, so we have a double dash. Unfortunate spacing. I want to build the meter. Get the big burn, get the little burn. Tackle him. Try and swap and avoid that damage. He's gonna grab me. He's gonna suck me, rather. Oh no, he's gonna beam me. Oh, I got hit by it. Too bad. I need it to be in the other skull. Don't trust. Don't. Yeah, I don't trust. Daddy's ballsack is out. Not good for me. Quick swap into Thor so we have some dashing. Bait him into the corner by always jumping up and dashing into the wall, so he always misses this. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky, but I have an idea for this. Behold, the God of Thunder! It worked, dude. He tried to... Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear the sound of Daddy trying to do his big ultimate grab on me? I heard it. Did you hear it? The God of Thunder! I think Thor is kind of popping off now, dude. Am I crazy, or is he doing a little bit of work? I know Soul Knight might still be doing most of it, but... Am I crazy? I feel like he's kind of slapping. Having his charged big ultimate in the air is pretty goddamn nice for avoiding that ultimate attack from Daddy-O as well. It's pretty good, dude. Pretty good. That's 2 jobs, by the way. You've got to fill me in on Thor's equipment. What, the last one? Megingjord! Wait, it's the Megingjord. There's Jormungandr, there's Mjolnir, and there's Megingjord. I remembered it. Oh, dude, that pissed me off. I know I'm pronouncing it like ass. I do the funny all the time, but it's like J-O-R-D. What was I saying? Milgard or something? Mirengard. What's Mirengard? My brain is a wash with knowledge that I don't understand half the time, dude. Alright, I said if I'd get here, I might consider doing the Bone Zone, because we already did the swap one. Now, Modified Mutant would be really friggin' good for this, because a 25% chance for free resets, in addition to the fact that Bone 2 is naturally going to give us free resets every 3rd swap anyway. We'd be swapping back and forth so much, dude. Living Armor is going to pop off with all of his ultimate moves, and we get a damage boost up to 125%. And 75 for attack speed? That's insane. But I know you want to see Modified Bone. Especially Modified Bone on top of Bone of Time. So we're taking this one. So the Modified Bone of Time turns into Eternity. Decrease swap cooldown by 0.5 for every skill use. Same effect. For 1 time after a Bone effect is activated, the cooldown is immediately refreshed. Which tells me on every 3rd swap, so 1 swap... 2 swap, we're gonna swap 1 more on the 3rd one. We got this. See, this is the 3rd swap. You can see the little bonus active at 2. So free swap. We get, dude. So it's like swap. We get so many, and then again, it overlaps. Oh shit! It actually overlaps. Oh, that's so much swapping, dude. Oh my god, that's actually pretty good as well. Yeah, this is good. I like it. I like it a lot. I enjoy it. I enjoy that. Yep, I enjoy that. I got to do a golden apple run. What did I say I might do next? A bleed run? What if I do a bleed run with sword, but I don't actually get all the bleed, and I just get a golden apple from the witch instead? That kind of sucks, though, because bleed 4 is... You kind of need that. You do kind of need that. What if I do a courage build? What if I do a physical damage build sword? I don't do the meme, because bleed builds are really feast or famine. You either get an amazing build or you get pure hot garbage. It's like, it might be worse than Fairy Tail at its worst. This is gonna be rough, dude. I can't see shit. I was in the middle of doing my God of Thunder bullshit. The swaps, though. Burn. God of Thunder. He's activating ult already. I need to swap out into Thor, but I have to be really careful because the swap is slow as hell. That's the last one, right? God of Thunder didn't last long enough. I was going to make it look epic. He does an ult. Right on me, though. Don't ult on me. Why are you ulting on me? Ew. Stop it. Getting a lot of value out of that. Oh, did I just Thor God of Thunder to go over his attack? That's kind of sick. Ooh, slick dodge. Woohoo! Slick dodge. No. You thought. I wanted to save the charge on Soul Knight. I wanted to save it. Right. Oh my god, I accidentally fucked up everything. What the fuck just had... Dude. What just... Go back and tell me what happened. What the hell did we just do? Come back here. At least I can see, dude. It's already easier to see than the... I take it back. I can't see shit. I had no idea what blood was doing. That was insane. May as well stay Thor for this. I've got my moan set up. Now we swap out. And hopefully he's gonna... Yep, punch. Quick swap here. Thor God of Thunder. Swap out again. Nope. Thor God of Thunder. Nope. Oh, he baited me that time. He hadn't done it, like, for a while. There we go. No. Burn. Swap. Boom! That's tricky to dodge when you're a Power Skull, because you only get one dodge to do it in. It's kind of scary. You're gonna ult? Yeah, don't even... the dashing there is annoying, dude. Oh, I did it too early. I'm sorry. And then he's gonna do his other ult. Because he's such a rude dude, and he just likes to ult all over the place. Oh boy, are we swapping? I just want to finish him, dude. I feel kind of comfy though. We only lost like half our health there, dude. We were kind of, for a long fight, it was a decent fight. We didn't really get too badly beat up. We just take the one bone that matters. The fact that this is already an infinitely easier run than the spirits, which I guess, look at the build. We've got... Damn. We've got like 8 legendaries across the board. 3 up here, 4, 5, 6 with the 2 feathers, 7 and 8. Pretty nice. That bone swapping, if you couldn't tell, there was at least 2 times in that fight where I accidentally went into living armor and I wanted to do fire and I went back into Thor because I plinked again. I've got to be really careful to make sure I only tap once. I want to know what happened at the very beginning of that fight, because I went back and forth between living armor and Thor so quickly, and living armor like dashed across the screen, but he wasn't in his dash attack. It looked weird, right? I just want to burn you. No, I just want to burn you. To be honest, doing double burn followed by his, like, swapping into Thor is pretty good. Nah, let me punch. I have an idea. We got the Thor tech. Damn it! Thought we could link. Dude, we're not lingering up there at all. Oh, that was kind of slick though. Wait, oh, there was a fourth ball I got hit by. Really? Maybe I should get the hammer throw. If I do another one, I got to make sure I at least have the throw. We've seen what? 3 abilities? I think the throw is the last one. He's got 2 slams. He's got a tackle, and he just throw the hammer, and it goes forward, and it comes back, and I think it hits both times on the way out and then back. All right. Oh, I wasn't fully charged. I'm an idiot. No, I heard the dong. The famous bang. Good, did I avoid all those balls? Holy dodge, dude! All those balls getting dodged. Quickly swap. Yo, I just did Thor to avoid the fucking laser. That was kind of sick. Oh, you would. Oh, I had to make sure I didn't get hit by that. That was mean. Alright, I should not have focused one hand so much, but whatever, dude. God damn. Son. Damn, that's a big old ball. No. There we go. Oh, and you still spat the balls out. Good for you. Just give me... That was a double swap, didn't mean it. I blinked again. Oh, I want to get it out. Hang on, swap Thor. Ow. Little Bones, Little Dark Skull's head going up in the middle of the rubble there. Go back and look if you missed it. But Little Dark Skull's head from the floor below us or next to us is in the rubble when that gets knocked up. It's a nice little detail. Skull devs like attention to detail, and I like that about them too. There we go. Because I haven't died yet. I haven't had to use my voodoo doll yet. I haven't died yet. Let alone my extra life after the voodoo doll. We're kind of slaying, dude. This is the Immortal Thor run. Featuring the carry, Soul Armor. It's okay. I'm gonna beat this old man to death with my hammer. After I give him, like, 5 million degree burns, mind you. Beat him up. Beat his ass. No, beat his ass. Okay, stop beating his ass. We need to burn him. Start burning him to death. He really thinks this matters. Look at him. Burn, dude. I have all the health in the world. I'm not dodging your attacks. I'm just gonna burn you to death. Pretty cool, pretty cool. What we did get out of that, by the way, is Demonomicon. I can't remember the last time I had a decent Demonomicon build. I keep saying that I want to do a Kyrian run, but I kind of want to do it legit and not just start a run with Kyrian in my inventory, but I don't think you guys care anymore. Word to the wise, I know we don't have literally this many in the actual playlist because I have videos that I made that I didn't release or ones from way back in the day that got scrapped, but I've been cataloging all of my Skul videos by number all the way through, making them from start to finish. I think this right here is Skul video 408. And I know that the playlist doesn't say 408, or it shouldn't, because there's a couple that shouldn't be there. But we're over 400 videos at this point. If you guys care, if I just start with Kyrian, then alright, you know what, so be it. But I personally, God, at this point I don't give a shit, dude. I'll start with Kyrian. But I don't know who to start it with, if anything. I want to do the Sword Boy run, but is Sword Boy a good Kyrian candidate? He's not a bad candidate for it, I guess. No, he's not a bad candidate, but there's so many others. But maybe I'll do a Sword Boy run. I did say I wanted to do an apple run, so maybe Kyrian on Sword with the golden apple instead of getting, like, 4 bleed. But I also can't get 4 courage, so it'd be, like, 2 arms, 4 arms, maybe. 4 arms, because 4 arms is really good, by the way. I low-key believe arms is just better than artifact. Arms to 4, courage, golden apple, Kyrian, maybe? Maybe get 1 or 2 bleed, you know, just a little bit of bleed action. Maybe the blood drinking sword if I could. Or the goblet, the grail if it would show up, maybe? I don't know. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know as well if you want to see me and 5 other dudes from the recent stream, the golfing, the battle golf game, where it's basically Mario Kart with items, but you need to kill each other, and it's a race. You're all playing golf at the same time. There's no turns. You just start hitting balls and pulling out guns and shooting each other while trying to get the first one to get the hole in the ball in the hole, you know, the whole point of golf. Anyway, I'm trying to wrap things up. I hope you guys have... Wait, have I said the funny yet? I haven't said the funny, but with all that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching a little bit of Living Armor with his good buddy Thor. And I will see you all again next time. Have a good one. See, I did it. I did the outro. I did the thing. I didn't completely... Damn, I suck.